Hey guys, it's me, Meteor, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my new computer I got. It's fully built, fully upgraded, and I'm going to go ahead and show you this real quick. You guys might have seen this. This is my 23-inch monitor I have here. Yes, that's a picture of Jasmine, and any from, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or Gold Silver, but anyway. Yes, that's my 23-inch monitor. I actually use that to play my Wii games on, too. Yes, it's actually hooked up to that and my computer. This is my secondary monitor here that I have. So yes, I have two monitors here, which is pretty awesome. But let me show you my computer, my awesome computer. Yes, if you notice, I really do like blue LEDs are awesome. Right in there, I have a Core i7 processor, 2.93 gigahertz. I have 8 gigs of DDR3 RAM. I have GTX 460 video card. I boot and I run all my programs off of a solid state drive, and I actually have a secondary 500 gig hard drive, which is more than enough for me because I don't pirate or anything like that. So in fact, all my videos saved together make up about, I say, 100 gigs so far. If anything, I could just get an external hard drive. That won't really be an issue. Anyway, I also have a Zonar DS sound card, which I use to hook up to my 5.1 surround sound system. Yes, 5.1 surround sound, and it's actually wirelessly communicated from that to the subwoofer, so it's pretty awesome. And I also, my normal onboard sound card uses these speakers right here. So I have two speaker setups using two different sound cards, my onboard, and of course the one that's used for audio files to my real surround sound system. And that's one thing gaming PCs have over consoles. You're actually able to hook up analog surround sound. Not the crappy RCA 2.1 simulated surround sound. No, real 5.1 analog surround sound. So, after looking at this, I only have one thing left to say before I finish this video. What is that? Eat that, Apple.
Alright, here we go, a battle with Rick, or Dangerous36M, as you all guys know him as... Wait, what sentence was that? Anyway, he sends in Uxie, while I go for U-turn with Falking Hot, not really to do anything else. So instead I send in Pinpoint in case he uses Psychic, but he sets up Stealth Rock. Which, kind of destroys, like, half my team. I mean, Charizard, see ya. I mean, I really don't have a spinner on this team. In fact, I don't ever use spinners or Stealth Rockers, like, ever. That puts me at a huge disadvantage, but even still, I just usually have fun most of the time. So set in Hot Stuff, it just loses half of its health. And he's going to go for Whirlwind anyway, so he's just racking up that damage, isn't he? I'm just going to go straight for the Psychic here to see what it's going to do. I mean, I'm pretty sure Psychic will do a nice chunk to it. It's probably really bulky, but even still, it'll really do a nice chunk with Specs. So it does well over half, and he uses Whirlwind and takes out to my Swellow here, who takes quarter damage, which isn't good at all. But at least I activate my Flame Orb, at least. So I was so close to using Brave Bird. I was so close in case you had a Ghost type, but I decided to go for Facade at the very last second. And of course, my second guesses once again screwed me over. I really need to stop second guessing myself. So he goes for a Pursuit, expecting a switch, and it's a good thing I went and attacked it, otherwise he would have killed me off the Pursuit and I would have done nothing to it. So setting Hot Stuff, which, whoops, I forgot to give an extra HP to, so that thing's out of the picture. And then I sent in Pinpoint here. Go for the Night Slash, not only to protect. Wait, I went for a Cross Poison, expecting to switch. That's what I did. Okay, and I thought it would have been able to kill Sceptile, but it doesn't, which shocked me because Sceptile is usually, kind of weak, and it has leftovers too. Let's give leftovers to everybody. If that was true, if you gave your leftovers to everybody, we wouldn't have starting people in Africa. So I go for a Night Slash here, and that kills off the Spiritomb, and he sends in a Hariyama, which I'm going to try to kill off with Cross Poison. And even if it doesn't kill it off, I'm farming for a crit. I mean, I haven't gotten a crit so far with my high critical hit ratio moves. So let's see what I can pull off. Please give me a crit. 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 Come on, I have the Sniper is just ready to activate. It's ready to snipe and pinpoint your location. And it pulls off a crit, but it's just not enough to kill it, sadly. And he goes for the Brick Break with the Sleep Talk and finishes me off. So no big deal there. At least I took it off to a little amount of chunks. So I'm going to send in Venusaur here and go for the Swords Dance. Because I know it's asleep and it has a very low chance of getting Whirlwind. So I went for a Swords Dance just in case. And he gets a Whirlwind. So that just screws me up again. Darn it, Cool. Why can't you ever do anything right? Seriously, I don't think there was one battle that you actually did good in. At all. And once you even did good in, you got killed off in the same turn. So anyway, he goes for a rest. And I'm gonna go for his trick here, expecting him to stall out with something, and he goes for rest. At least his Hirayama can't stall anymore, so that's one good key there. And he sends in his Clefable, and Psychic did jack squat to it, so I'm gonna switch out here and go into Fidel Gastro and set up on it. And of course, for some reason, my mind wasn't thinking, and of course this thing has Toxic. I don't know why that didn't click in my head. But I'm like, oh, right. It has Seismic Toss. It has all those moves. Why wouldn't it have, Toxic? Of course. So this isn't looking good for me at all. He switches out to Hirayama while I go ahead and just, stockpile again. Honestly, I don't know why I just didn't go for... While I used to sleep, I didn't know why I just go for another move. But I switched out and go into Cool Whip here. And I'm not... Because I know he's probably going to use Whirlwind since he's locked into a move now. So I just went for power up to see how much damage that'll do. I just want to do as much damage as I can to it before he wakes up. And of course, he's going to wake up on the next turn, and then whirlwind me out. And he's going to send in my Deadlocked again. I'm going to go for the Dark Pulse, expecting a switch. And he does switch out over into Clefable. However, it still does jack squat to it, so I still can't leave it in against it. Unless I want to get stalled out with Toxic. So, wait, I actually do leave it in. What? Well, okay, and it had Wish too, so, hey, stall it out even more. I'm terrible good stall. He goes for a Toxic on me on this turn, and I really have nothing else to really take this thing. I mean, my Venusaur maybe, but I need to save that Venusaur for later, because there are a lot of Pokemon that, that could help me out against. So, I'm poisoned, of course, and I finally switch out and go to Cool Whip here. Hoping I can pull off something, and it goes straight for a Seismic Toss, and I'm down to 90 HP, which means one more Seismic Toss will kill me. So, I was predicting him to predict a Sleep Powder, so I'm going to straight for the Power Whip and kill off his Hirayama. It doesn't really matter too much, I already lost. So then he sends the Nidoking. I'm going to go for the Earthquake here, just to do as much damage as I could, and if I was Swords Dance, if I would have actually pulled out that Swords Dance on that turn, I probably wouldn't be able to one-hit KO his Nidoking, unless it had Sucker Punch, so maybe it might have been able to kill me. I'm not sure. So anyway, I sent in Deadlocked here, and I know I lost because I have Gastrodon left, so Sceptile could sweep me through with Leaf Storm, whatever it is that Sceptiles do. At least I take off his Nidoking, and now he's going to bring in a Sceptile now, which I believe is going to... I thought was going to use Leaf Storm, but instead he goes straight for the Energy Ball, so there's going to be no drop in special attack or anything like that, no chance of missing. So that means it's definitely going to be... This is definitely going to end in his favor. He's going to win. And of course, guys, that's going to be... Good game! Alright, seriously guys, do your battles. They are due on the 10th. I posted that in my description. If you guys didn't know that, there it is. Post your battles by the 10th, please. I only have 3 people who actually posted their matches results so far. I'm one of them. And thank you, Rick, Dangerous36M, or whatever you want to be called, for actually willing to battle me. I appreciate that. And even though I really do enjoy the fact I got to battle you, that was really nice, and I appreciate that. Is that what he just said? Anyway, yeah, see you next time, and the next time you actually see me, actually you won't even see me, it'll be my voice. I'll be doing my second test of my HD PVR thing to see if it actually works. I read all your comments, all your complaints, all that stuff, and hopefully those will all be fixed within my next one. And if it is fixed, well, that's when I'll start my next Let's Play. Anyway, see you next time.